Tropical Haunts was contacted by a young family concerned about strange, unexplained happenings in their new home recently purchased in Central Florida. The strange occurrences included flickering lights, shadows moving through doorways, moving objects, including doors. Most concerning was being touched at night while sleeping. Tropical Haunts traveled to the home to perform a paranormal investigation at the homeowner's request, to try and provide some answers whether the home is truly haunted or if they are just spooked by a new home and environment. I was joined at the home by my daughter and grandson to assist with the setup and investigation. Little did we know at the time that we would record one of the most compelling pieces of evidence confirming the family's suspicions. All right, Hunter, so we finally made it to Central Florida. Man, what a long drive. At least it was in the air conditioning and we didn't have to be out in the heat. But we made it to the house in Central Florida. We got a call from the owner. And you know, when I get here, I think there's a little bit more to this location than meets the eye. We had a home next door that there was an unfortunate overdose. It seemed to have a history of maybe some drug dealing in this neighborhood. So this may have something to do with it next door, the lady overdosing next door. The house is abandoned. This house was also abandoned before it was purchased. So we're not sure if there was gunplay out here and if there people were shooting into the home or if it was an unfortunate resident that had a gunshot wound and is shot outside the trailer. But we're going to try to determine what's going on in this house tonight. Joining me, finally, for our first time, my daughter, Kerri Ware.
Hey, Hunters!
She is being referred to since she was a baby as Boo. So I call her Boo, and you're going to be like, what's he saying? But her nickname has always been Boo because we loved to play peekaboo when she was a kid. All right, Hunters. So we reached out to the owners. They shared a little bit more information with us. So we're going to share that with you right now. We're going to give you a little look inside the home. And as we do it, so we're going to go set that up for you right now. All right, Hunters, we'll see you inside. Okay, Hunter, so we made it inside the home, and like I said before, we reached out to the owner to get a little bit more information about the home. So I think on a dude.
This is why you make scripts.
This is why they want to see my this is the outtake.
Someone asked for that?
Yeah, that's what they want to see.
You can make one after this.
Right. This is going to be the outtake. Okay. All right, Hunter, so we made it inside the home. And we are, believe it or not, sitting in front of the infamous gunshot hole that's in the window. Now, Boo reached out to the homeowner and got a little bit more information about what's going on, a little bit more detail than I could put into the short. So she's going to fill you in on some of the stuff that's been going on in the house according to the owner. Go ahead, Boo.
So what I was told is there's been sightings of the bathroom door and the master bedroom opening, closing on its own. And then you have a light in the kitchen that likes to flicker. And then a light in the bathroom where the children are likes to flicker as well.
So that's along with all the original stuff that the owner reached out and told us about being touched at night. They feel like something's touching them in the bed at night. And also they had a rumor, one of the neighbors said they think that the gentleman that lived here prior to them may have committed came to an end by his own hand. So we have to be very gentle. We don't want to be disrespectful. So again, but talking to some of the neighbors when I first got here and looking at some of the home next door, I think there may be a little bit more to it. But what we're trying to accomplish tonight is just Kerri and I were going to be sitting around. We're going to take our devices. We're going to start easy with a call out. Then we're gonna have our IR cameras going. We're gonna use our EMF to do a sweep, spirit box, and then digital recorder, and we can see if we'll get anything. Because If it is a spirit that's here, it may not be permanent resident. It could come and go. So maybe on my trip here, we won't catch them. But we're going to do our best to get you some evidence tonight, hunters, and we're going to get everything set up, and we will see you then. All right, Boo. So, you ready?
You ready? You ready to do
All right,
this?
Boo. So we're going to go in right now, and your IR light's a little bright, but that's fine.
Yeah, so is yours. So star.
You want to turn them off? See what it does?
I can't see anything.
Turn it off. I'll do it. How's that?
I think it's pretty good.
I can see your IR light on your camera, though.
I can see you just fine.
Okay.
You're
Well,
doing good.
you're almost invisible.
Awesome.
All right, so I'm going to turn mine back up.
This
I'm gonna
is picking
do-
up a lot of light.
Yeah, I'm going to do one click. All right, so you ready to get in there?
Yeah, let's do this.
All right, let's get in there. All right, hunters, we're going to get in there now. We're going to go. We're going to start with the EMF sweep in the house. Now, this is a small house. I think it was originally purchased maybe for a summer house or a weekend house. And they were staying in it. Maybe they got bigger property they're building. But we're going to head in there. We're going to do EMF sweep and see what we can pick up. You got the EMF?
Yep.
All right.
Let's go.
All right, let's do this.
You know what to say.
Okay, I'm going to try not to kill myself on the steps.
Yeah, there's 3 of them. Step right there. Yep.
Okay, here we
Follow
are.
through.
Okay. All right. All right, so here we are. We're inside. Now we've got the lights down, except for the stove hood, because I'm not familiar with this property. You can see this is a kind of a small home. Now we did leave the stove hood on, so we have a little bit of, because we've never been in here before, and I don't want to be falling, tripping over, and breaking any of their things. So we also have another cameraman with us. What's up, Jeremy?
Right.
He's going to be with us, following us around. So we have a K2 right here. We have the K2 right here. We have our IR camera right there, full spectrum. And we have a right here. We've got our REM pod, our millimeter with the REM pod on there. And now we're going to turn this on and we're going to do a sweep in the house. And we're just going to see if this thing, now this lights up if I get any sort of hits on it at all. If I get any hits on this, it'll light up, so you don't have to depend on hearing it. Now we did a sweep initially in here and we got a couple hits on a strange item, and I'll show you guys when we get into the bedroom. But I didn't get any real hits out of the ordinary in here, except for that one item. And you'll notice as we come in here, we should be on the other full spectrum camera. It's very dark in the room. Now this is where the residents, right?
They mentioned that door, so if you look, the door,
Yeah.
see if I can make my way over to it. They mentioned this door is the one that would swing open and close.
Okay.
Not completely shut, but it would just sway.
Okay. And now let me show you, once Boo gets out of the way, let me show you guys. When we came over here, now there is no power to this little speaker over here.
It's definitely funny.
Yeah, it's pretty
really
bizarre.
weird.
But we have a little speaker here, and Boo's going to put her camera on it. But you guys see this? This is not plugged in.
To nothing.
This is not plugged in. It's not energized. It's not charged. Nothing. Now we don't know where this came from. We really have no history on it. But we noticed, and I know it's a speaker, and I know it's power on it, but it literally shouldn't have any power on it right now, unless it's got some sort of battery reserve or whatever. Now I do have a millimeter here as well with the REM pod. Okay, we'll let it recalibrate. This one likes to fuss a lot.
Yeah.
I'm going to turn this thing on. Where's the on button? There it is. Okay. It's showing the batteries are going dead, so of course. I don't know why. I think it's flipping out because the batteries are dead on it, of course. Okay. We're going to leave that alone. But it does say the battery's low, even though I changed the battery not too long ago. But they do say the spirits love to drain batteries. I've noticed that a lot. I don't know if that's what's going on here, but We changed the batteries, all this stuff before we came in here. So
My battery drastically died when we walked in here.
in their camera, yeah. So we're gonna make this quick. Right now, again, other than that item, we're not getting any real signal on the EMF. We are gonna call out to the door though. Now I know they like to call you Howard. So I don't know your real name, but Howard, if you are here with us, can you please move that door for me? And I might run away because it might scare me, but I'll come back.
Definitely run.
I'll come back.
All right.
Yeah, we're gonna run. So if you move that door, I hope you're standing on that side of the room because we're gonna run over you, running out of here. So Howard, if you can move that door, that would be great. We would love to see you move that door. Just move it a little bit. Just a little tiny bit. Or touch my device over there. On the bedroom. On the dresser. Just touch the device. Or if you walk in front of that camera, I should be able to see on the full spectrum camera. Move that door. All right. Well, if you decide if he just changes his mind,
Yeah.
he can move the I mean, he can touch the REM pod. All right. Let's go in here. Let's move in here and see if we can get him to turn this light on. All right, Howard. I know you talk. You like to turn lights on.
So apparently this light right here
Yeah.
is one of the ones that flicker in this house.
Now again, haunters, now just me showing up out of the blue. Howard may not want to do anything for me. He may not even be here. The chances of me catching this stuff, it's probably slim, but you never know. I mean, it was consistent enough where the couple felt uneasy while they were sleeping here at times. So Howard, if you're here, can you turn that light on for me? But if that light comes on, I'm out of here.
I know, I'm running. Like I said, not gonna happen.
I'm out of here. Just turn that light. Make it flicker just a little bit.
You're gonna have footage of me running.
Yeah. We're gonna have to get a timer out. See if you're Olympian time.
Right?
Okay, well, I got some cameras in here. If you decide you want to touch that light, do it for me. Let's come in here. No, they have some stuff stored in the children's room in there, so we're not going in there. And we've got, again, I've got the millimeter here. I've got the K2 in there. So what we're gonna do, sit over there, boo. No, in the chair. Sit in that chair. Oop. All right. Okay. And we're going to sit here, Howard, for a minute.
You look like a star.
Literally,
the light is so bright, you look like a star.
Is it? Let me see if I can turn it on.
There you go.
Is that better?
Yeah, I can see you much better now.
Okay. So, Howard, if you're here, touch any of my devices, make that light flicker. I'm going to get out one of my favorite devices in a minute, and I'm going to try to give you a chance to talk to us. You're not going to move the light for us? Are we too early for you? I know they say it's in the middle of the night when you come in here.
Yeah, they did say it happens a lot, like late night when they're sleeping.
A little too much.
Unfortunately, they have nowhere to stay tonight, so they have to come back in the home. So we only have a little while in here. And they gave us a little bit of time to come in. Touch any of my devices. Tap on the walls. I know you like to tap on the walls. Can you tap on the walls? All right, so I'm going to put my camera over here. I'm going to get the spirit box out. and we'll see if you want to talk on the spirit box. I keep...
Is that in your pocket?
Yeah, I keep looking at it. I'm going to set this down over here. See me? All right, Howard, what I got here is I have a device called a spirit box. It's a radio transmitter.
Xbox. A. FM.
I want it on AM, so I need some room. What's my phone?
I think it's right there on the arm of the couch.
AM.
Okay. All right, Howard. All right, Howard. I'm on AM, so I don't get a lot of... What the heck was that?
I don't know.
What the heck was that?
I don't know.
What the heck was that?
I don't know.
Did you knock anything, Jeremy?
No.
You sat in the chair, that was it.
I have.
Oh my word! I don't know what that was. That's the first noise we've heard since we've been in
Yeah,
here.
well, you know, Dad, it was good hanging out with you.
Yeah,
I think
I'm out.
I think I'm gonna go.
I'm done now.
Yeah,
I think I'm gonna go.
I don't know if I want to sleep with that kind of noise going on. Okay, hunters, in case you realize it or not, what we just witnessed was probably one of the greatest pieces of evidence I think I've ever collected. I didn't even know it at the time. When we heard that bang, I assumed it was a knock on the wall on the outside of the trailer, or perhaps Jeremy, the cameraman, had knocked over a glass or a cup off of the desk where he was sitting. But that wasn't the case. I'm going to take this video from the full spectrum camera, which I have saved till this moment, so I can show you the sequence of events that took place. My daughter sat in the chair at the desk and moved the chair from out from under the desk, turned it toward me, and was filming sitting in that chair. Then she switched places with Jeremy, who goes over to the chair, and I'm going to zoom this in for you guys. And then as he sits down in the chair, it's in the same position my daughter was in without disturbing anything on the desk. But slowly, the headset on the right-hand side started to move on its own and then slide to the edge of the desk and then fall off and tumble to the floor. At the time, we had no idea what it was. I know what most of you are thinking, as I did in the beginning, that this is just a matter of the headset cord being tangled in the chair or perhaps on Jeremy's foot, and he moved slightly and he pulled it off the desk. But my daughter had been sitting there in the chair for 5 minutes, twirling the chair and moving about, and not one time did this thing move. It's also a wireless, over-the-ear, professional gaming headset. It weighs just under a pound. Moving this thing by accident would be very difficult and not realize it. So whether this is paranormal or poltergeist, I have no explanation for why this thing moved. Perhaps you guys can watch the video and give me some explanation, but for now, I can't explain it, and it seems to me to be some sort of paranormal activity. But again, it's up to you to make your minds up for yourself. So let's continue with the video. We're going to go back to the spirit box, and we actually get some responses from the resident spirit. Let's get back to this.
Xbox. A. FM.
I always go to FM. I don't like it.
AM.
All right. All right, Howard. Did you just bang on the wall? Tell me yes or no. Did you just hit the wall?
Absolutely not, Dad.
What did he say?
I just got chills. I don't know. I just got chills.
Howard, say that one more time. We didn't hear you. Okay, Howard. I heard you say something to me. Say it again. Did you make that noise?
I have physical chills right now.
I know.
It's going up my spine.
I mean, it's pretty much that's a pretty big coincidence that whatever it was banged that wall over there. Just tell me yes. Just say yes.
Get out of here.
It sounded like I beat the wall. Or something the wall. Say that again, Howard. I'm sorry if Howard's not your name, but that's what they told me they call you.
He's tired of being called Howard.
Did you hit the wall? I think that was radio.
Yeah, I think that was
That
CB.
was radio, yeah.
Or CD,
I don't
CD or
think
CP.
that wasn't the same voice. Howard, can you tell me if you
Dad, you knocking just scared the crap out of me.
I'm sorry.
I almost ran.
That was me. That was me.
I was like, what was that?
So Howard, tell me, did you hurt yourself in this home? Say that again. Did you hurt yourself in this home? Yes or no? Did someone else hurt you in this home? I'm almost certain that's radio.
Yeah, that's radio. I don't get the same chills when I hear that.
All right, Howard, I'm going to ask you one more time. Did you hurt yourself in this home? Did someone hurt you here? I always talk over the answer. Did someone hurt you in this home? Do you mean this family any harm? Yes or no? Yes or no? Do you mean any harm? No? Did you hear him? No?
I heard the no, yep, but just before the people started talking.
Yeah.
That's good. We can relay that message.
Yeah, that would be good.
That would be nice.
That'd be good to know.
They just have a friendly ghost.
Howard, can you see how many people are in this room right now? Can you tell me how many people are in this room? Is there anyone else here other than Howard that would want to speak to us? Okay.
That's that.
Well, it seemed like we did get a response at the very beginning where he was taking credit for banging the wall, but that was pretty odd. I don't know if that was from outside, maybe a cat or something jumping on the window, but that was definitely weird. Okay, Howard, we're gonna try one more thing with you. All right, Howard, or whomever else is here. I'm going to. I'm gonna have a little light. I'm going to ask questions. This is a digital recorder. This thing will record your answers. If you talk into it, I'll ask a question and then I'll give you time to answer. And then if you have anything to tell us, we can hear it through this. If I can't hear your voice with my ears, I'll be able to hear it with this. So let's begin. Are you ready, Howard? Let's begin.
You're done.
Go ahead, grab that one. There's one thing about those cameras. They just don't last. Okay. All right, Howard, we're going to begin. You ready? All right, Howard, did you hurt yourself in this home? If your name is not Howard, then what is it? What is your name? Who's here? How long have you been here? How long have you been in this home? Do you want to do this family harm? All right, that's it. All right, Howard, did you hurt yourself in this home? If your name is not Howard, then what is it? What is your name? Who's here? How long have you been here? How long have you been in this home? Do you want to do this family harm? Nope.
Nope.
I didn't hear anything on there.
I don't either. I think the bird was answering though.
Yeah, yeah. I heard. I only thing I heard was the bird squeaking. I heard the bang in there, and I heard like a partial response to the spirit box.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That was kind of weird. Definitely weird. So I don't know what was going on with that. We haven't had any response from any of our devices in the home. I do have the IR cameras. I don't know which camera to look at. I do have the IR, not IR, full spectrum cameras set up in the home. That one's in the dark. I may ask permission to try to put those with power packs in the house and leave them overnight and leave them running, and we'll see what we capture. Because I think me coming here, having a very small amount of time to do an investigation, we really don't have much time for Howard to sit here and show up. But I thought we would do the family a favor and try to come in and see if we could get any answers, try to see if we could get anything from the spirit himself. But again, he may not know me, he may not want to talk to me, and we may have to revisit. But for the now, other than the very strange bang on the wall and the response from the spirit box, we're not really getting a whole lot. I'm going to reach out to the owner and see if I can get permission to leave the IR cameras going overnight, and maybe we'll catch something. Now they do have pets here, as you can probably hear. They have one bird. Of course, he goes to bed at night, but they do have cats as well. So the cats will be crawling around. So, but I'm going to ask permission to do that. But that's it for now, Haunters. It's getting late. The family wants to come home. They want to go to bed. And I appreciate you guys spending the time with me. I drove here hoping that we could catch some really good evidence. And we may yet on the full spectrum cameras, but we'll see what we can get when I review all the film, all the recording. Because sometimes I catch stuff on the review that we don't hear in real time. So we'll do all the review, we'll get it all edited for you guys, and we'll get it to you as soon as possible. But thank you, Haunters, and thank you, Boo.
Hi, bye, Haunters.
And we thank Kerri for showing up and reaching out to the owner of the property for us.
Yeah.
And giving us an hour or so to come in and investigate. we had high hopes. We thought we were gonna come in here.
Yeah.
I thought we'd be running out of here. We'll try to set up all the full spectrum cameras overnight and see what we can catch with that. All right, hunters. Thank you again for joining us. Be good to each other. Take care of each other, and
I'll see you in the next one.
see you on the next one. Good night, hunters.